Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's sitting right here. Today's video, I got you guys with something a little bit different because I've been seeing a lot of dev errors and a lot of PC issues, so I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to fix those. So, one command I like to do a lot, like when for Call of Duty, for sure, is I like to do this command right here, to scan now, because what this will do is it'll scan all your files on your PC. And if you do have any corrupt files for Call of Duty, this is one fix, because if you have corrupt files, it's just going to keep crashing. It's like pretty common sense, honestly. This is one way. Another way, while this downloads, is like it's not always best to update your drivers to the newest version. Sometimes other drivers work better. Like right now, I haven't updated to the new current driver because I haven't had no issues. Like you could try the newest drivers. If that doesn't work, well, especially for like NVIDIA GPUs, you can also go to the NVIDIA drivers. And what I like to do a lot too is you'll manually search for them. So I'll give an example. So I have a 50 series. And then Windows 11. So I'll find what I will do is I'll go to the version I had before I updated, like before I started having issues. And you always want to make sure it's game ready driver. So like they all have dates, and so that's one thing I would do. Alright, and then see how I don't have no issues right now. Another way that you could fix it too, this for Battle.net. So you'll see your Call of Duty right here. Do an example. Just rename it, continue. And then when you open up your Battle.net now, it's going to show like, it's going to tell you to re-download the game because it doesn't know where it's at. So you're just going to click this, select folder, and then it's going to initialize. Mostly these are the 2-way or 3 ways you could say to fix if you're crashing a lot. Alright, before we go onto the game, I'm going to show you guys some settings that to make sure so your guys' PC runs very smooth. So I always go to the task manager. I always make sure my memory is running at the correct speed. So if you guys don't know how to change this, you guys just got to go to BIOS. You could turn on XMP, or yeah, it's mostly XMP. It'll be like profile 1, profile 2. And make sure it's on the correct speed. And then also, if we go to the control panel, because a lot of people don't do this, you gotta make sure your monitor is running at the correct hertz and you're not running at 60. And then another thing is too, like if you guys go to like make sure your game's on, like high performance basically. That's another thing. I'm trying. Alright, let's launch the game. Alright, so for setting wise, you can use full screen if you want to, but I've always liked borderless because I have multiple monitors, so it's easier for me to switch back and forth. You could either do on plus boost or on. Doesn't matter as much on that. And then for the frame, I use mine on unlimited. You could do custom, you know, if you want to have your frames capped. I always have the ACR off. You always want to make. And then for this, you could run DLSS. Like if you're on a lower end PC, DLSS might help you out a bit. But if you're on like a pretty high end PC, you'll be fine with cast as well. Just kind of preference wise, like if you like how it looks or not. Then I always put this to max because I know I'm not going to use all that VRAM. And most of my settings, I run them on low, like realistically. And then this, just make sure just on minimum. Make sure just all the way down because you don't need this on demand texture streaming all high. Like you could really run everything on low. You don't need, you know, nothing too crazy. Yes, and if you guys have any questions or need any PC help at all, you could join the Discord or just leave anything in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Peace.